This video is brought to you by TS4U IT Engineering Bootcamp. Are you looking for an IT bootcamp? In your journey with TS4U, you will get workshops and tasks every week, hands-on practice, technical tests and tasks, show and tell, mock interview. And we get paid fully only when you get a job. You can get affordable student loan. Become eligible for free tuition. We offer industry-demanding IT boot camps. Join now and start your IT engineering journey today with TS4U.
Okay. Tell me about a time when you were faced with a problem that had a number of possible solutions. What was the problem and how did you decide to do it? And what was the outcome?
Well, this is a great question. So far, my role was a test engineer. I was actually working on the project. My project, and when I started working on it, there is multiple issues. So I was assigned multiple features, and one of this in the sprint planning, I have received around 5 user story. And I have done estimation fairly well, and because I was familiar with the functionality, and then based on this, I prepared my like the test data and the test cases I have reviewed. But my estimation was well, but the development has not completed. The developer, I think, was having some issues with the integration with our third party, and then in the meantime, sprint is ongoing. And the end of the first week of the sprint, I only got 1 user story. At this moment, I raise a concern that I have a 5 user story to complete, but I have only received 1 user story, and that's it. So before the things go wrong, I raise my concern in the daily stand-up, as well as actually discuss with the product owner. So this is the way I solve my problem. But what happened? So the product owner spoke with the development team, including the developer, and that actually they expedite the process. That what is the issues you are having? Can you actually because we have a commitment to complete end of the sprint, and the QA is waiting for the story to complete the coding so they can do the testing. So I think the product owner get back to me. They said, yeah, they're having some issues, but I ensured that the meeting was high priority meeting, and they have added their other senior engineer, and they have actually set up the meeting with the vendors to fix the problem. I assure you, I will be daily at the sync up with you guys to make sure that at least the 4 or 5 user story to complete so that we can get this done. And I understand that. Because the 6 days is gone, 4 days is remaining. But as we are all aware of it, let's do what we can do the best. That's how I actually did the whole process. By the way, did I answer your question?
So what was the outcome? That was the last.
Sure. So the outcome was actually the initially, if I followed my approach, it will be only 1 user story. Outcome, I raised the concern to the product owner, and the product owner took over, and then actually the meet with the other development lead, and they expedite the process, and the product owner was on the top of the whole things. So instead of the 2 user story, actually 4 user story has been completed. And instead of the follow-up, product owner was actually the following up. So actually it helps. The 4 user story has done successfully, and I was actually praised for that I engage everyone, and the product owner was actually very happy because the product owner has done a lot of work for me.
Well, that's a great story.